Hi everybody, Donna Salazar here for the Crafters Workshop. Today I have a quick video tutorial for you. Throughout the entire video, I'm using the Rosetta stencil in the large and small size on the gel press 12 by 14 inch plate. I had been playing for a good 25-30 minutes before I got to this point because the stencils that I started with were dirty, but I needed to get them even more dirty. And I needed to have layers and layers of paint on there so that it could soften up the paint that was on top of the stencil so that that would be able to start getting pulled off. And at this one I just added some white acrylic paint over a lot of grungy layers of other colors. And this is a ghost print. And I am using laser color paper from Hammermill. And there's quite a bit of print still left on the plate. Now I'm going to use some paint from Art Anthology. It's a very transparent paint that doesn't seem to make what you have on the plate move very much. And I want to keep that design in the background while I add the stencils back on again. And now I'm going to get more grungy. So I have a thin transparent paint on. Now I'm doing a thick, really thick layer of acrylic paint, and it's kind of mottled with white and blue. And then I'm adding a little bit of a completely different textured, very thin paint in a brown color. So I have all of those colors going on top, plus all of the pattern underneath. And now we're starting to see more of the paint that is on the stencils get pulled up. This is my happy place right here, when you've got all of these layers that you could not reproduce even if you wanted to. And now you can really see it. Here's a bunch of the layers coming up. So to get to this point, just know you'll have to make several prints. Start with a dirty stencil, but just know you're going to have to go about 25-30 minutes before the paint on the stencil starts to get moist enough to start getting pulled off. So now I'm doing another layer of the thick acrylic paint. It's like a medium body acrylic paint. Just adding it right over the stencils. And you notice I didn't pull a ghost print because what I want is on top of the stencil. And here we go. This is where the good stuff starts to happen. Look at all of the layer right there. So much grungy happiness. And this next print that I pull is my favorite. And this is the one that I use for the project that I'll show at the end of the video. And you'll notice that I am really, really rubbing over the stencils. Look at all of that paint that is coming up. Isn't that amazing? I absolutely love this. Like, there's no way you could make it unless you have stencils like this. And the pattern's just amazing. I'm just pulling one more, and I'll use this for another project. Awesome blossom. And here is the layout that I made, and you'll notice because there's so much going on with that background, all I had to add was a photo, a title, and some stamped words. And look at all of those layers of grungy happiness. You can even see some of the letters from the title of the stencil. You can also see a couple more photos of this layout on the Crafters Workshop blog. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!